We're going to give it a few minutes for, hopefully, for people to pile back in. I am streaming now from my mobile phone, from the YouTube app directly on my mobile phone, because my live stream that I was just in, that I was running from my laptop, just completely exploded right now. It just, boom, it just froze. Apparently you guys still had audio but no video, which is very strange. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the heck happened. All right, we got Lumpy Dog in here. All right, Lumpy Dog's right. Man, Lumpy Dog just got right to business. Just boom, just said, hey, do this and do this. I love it. I love it, man. A man of action. Well, I'm assuming man, maybe woman. I'm not sure. That's awesome, man. I appreciate you guys coming back in. Apologize for that. Yeah, like I say, I don't know what went on there, but I looked up and my face was like, you know, those stupid faces that you always like you pause DVDs in odd situations. You know, I always do that. Like if I have video that freezes, I'm always pulling a stupid face. Anyway, okay, I'll pick up right where I was. So whenever I explain our shipping policies to people that want to buy like some shrimp, some amanos, some snails, maybe some ottos, maybe some pygmy cories, those are classic good shippers. Those guys ship really well. And I explain our shipping policies, everybody's pretty much got the same comment. Look, this is, you know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, FedEx, you know, it could be, depending on where you are in the country, it could be, if you're in Washington State, it might be 20, 25 bucks. If you're in California, it's going to be 40, 45. If you're in New York, it could be 60, 65, 70 in extreme, you know, like Vermont. You know, that's really way out there. It's going to be like 70 bucks. So a lot of people complain, hey, look, I wasn't looking to get like 3 sets of trios of pistos and, you know, super reds and this and that. And you have a lot of cool stuff, but this was just a small purchase I was looking for. And they're, you know, they're classically easy to ship things. So sorry, it's not worth it. I've gotten that question / comment, I guess you could call it a complaint, I don't know, 100 times, 150 maybe in the last 6 to 7 months. And it's gotten me thinking. I've asked some really close friends of mine, people whose opinion I value, I cherish, other people I love and care about, that sort of thing, and they've given me their opinions. Although I don't want to poison the well, I don't want to tip the scales, I don't want to load the question, as it were, and try to influence you guys. I'm just seeking your opinion. I guess here's the question. The only way that I would possibly agree to ship livestock via USPS priority is if there's no DOA guarantee. There's no way I can hang my DOA guarantee and all the potential expense that comes with it, right? If we're shipping via USPS priority. And that's because I've seen in the past shipment after shipment just get delayed 2 days, sometimes 3, you know. So it's really difficult to be able to try to call what that carrier is going to do. Now with FedEx, absolutely, I can guarantee and do guarantee that stuff all day long, because I know what FedEx Standard overnight, what FedEx Priority overnight, what those services are going to get me. What they're going to get me is either the package is going to be there that day, like they said, or it'll be there the next day. Now, I'd say about maybe 5% of the packages that we send out do not make it the next day. They don't. And there's no guarantee right now. We can't, once we're paid for shipping services, we're not the shipper, right? It's usually FedEx, could be USPS, UPS, whoever. Your funds that you pay for shipping your animals are forwarded to someone else. Like, we're not the shipper. I don't jump in an airplane and fly your fish across the country. Sorry, that's just not the service we do. But with that said, I wanted your opinion on that. We've gotten asked time and time again, hey, you know, USPS is fine for this, fine for that. And here's a really popular one that we get. USPS in my area is great. And this is the people saying this. USPS in my area, I don't know, St. Louis, Missouri, whatever. They're fantastic. They deliver stuff on time. When UPS and FedEx consistently screw stuff up, and yes, sometimes even kill animals. This is what the customer is telling me. I get comments like this all the time. So I guess my question to you guys, hit me in chat. I'll sign back into YouTube, and I'll read your comments. So once I get signed in, hit me in chat. Let me know your opinion on the matter. And if you're not catching this live, if you don't mind, drop me a comment and let me know where you stand on it. As I said, there's no way at all that I'm going to be hanging a DOA guarantee on anything that USPS carries. It's just not going to happen because there's just too much variability there. So I guess the question that I'm asking is, do we leave it up to the customer? With, the clear, bold text on our, terms and services saying, look, if you choose USPS, you're not getting a DOA guarantee, so choose wisely. As I said, I mean, FedEx, we'll carry our, let me move this a bit. We'll carry forward with our DOA guarantee on standard overnight, priority overnight, all those FedEx services, no problem, because they're pretty rock solid. Have there been a few problems here and there? Yes, very few, very few. So let me see if I can get signed back in, guys. That's just terrible. I have no idea what anyone's saying. My browser's not even open. Okay, guys. All right. All right, we got a comment in here from Bentley Pasco. I recently had someone complain about the shipping cost to me. My answer was simple. If I were to ship fish to you, it would cost about 50% than what Jason's rates are for worse packing. Right on. Yeah, we do get pretty good rates. I appreciate that comment, Bentley. I do. We do get pretty aggressive rates. They have gone up very, very slightly, and not because of us, but because FedEx has slightly raised rates for everybody. I don't know how they do it. They work. It's their secret FedEx algorithm. Geek Boy says, I would almost be happy with only 3 days late from USPS these days. Yeah. Let's see. Danny Kinaquatic says, I will never trust the post office again. They have a ton of fish death on their hands. Danny and I will only ship ours FedEx overnight. Yep. That was the experience we started running into. Jeepson Thing says he had UPS drop off $3,000 worth of stuff across the street and 4 doors down. Wow, nice work. Nice work. Oh, man. Bentley Pasco says, worst fish shipper I know used USPS. Just saying. Hey, Anthony, yeah, we're back. Anthony's fishy friends saying, there we go. Yeah, it just blew, it didn't necessarily blow up on me. Just like I say, just video, just poof, that was it. It just froze. So really what I'm more asking about is, there are certain animals like mystery snails, neorites, shrimp, those animals are pretty easy to ship with even USPS. I mean, you put them in a foil container, a foil pack, and insulated box, exactly the way that I ship animals now. There are certain animals that are okay, in my opinion, but a lot no. So that's really what we're asking about. Do we want to leave that choice up to the customer with bold print and all that, visible? Looks like we have a comment here from Filigree Aquatics. USPS has upper management issues and won't be good again until those get fixed. FedEx dumped Amazon, so they freed up a lot of space, but aren't union, so they have high turnover. UPS is pricey. UPS is on average a little bit more. I think, well, it just depends on who you're asking, to be honest with you. I got some quotes, and UPS was a little bit higher, about, on average $10, $7 to $10 higher per shipment. But it also depended on the zone you were going to. So there's a lot of stuff to consider. Yeah, Bentley, good choice. If you're putting in $400 orders, okay, you'd be a complete moron to go with like USPS for that. That's just way too much money to throw into a priority overnight box. No, I would never do that. Yes, Natural Aquariums, you found us. Sorry for the late broadcast there. Yeah, it depends on the season as well. True. Chubby Guppy with a comment. Now, UPS here always late and use the driveway inaccessible as standard excuse for a reason the attempt failed. Yeah, I've gotten that. I've gotten that before, guy. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, inaccessible. You get that one. That's always fun. So far, it seems like the consensus is overwhelming that USPS is to be avoided, absolutely avoided for live animals. It's going to be, I'll be curious to know what the long-term opinion is. Looks like we have Danny Kin Aquatics in here. What's up, guys? Cool. Well, guys, that's basically what I wanted to ask you. We've gotten asked, pinged on it so many times. That we thought it was time to, maybe bring it to just an unofficially official vote. And again, sorry about the stream blowing up like that. That was not good at all. I don't know what happened there. I might need to do some magical reboots or some software updates. I use Streamlabs OBS, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe there's something going on with the platform. Dan Hasser with a comment here. Wouldn't shipping snails USPS same as plants work fine? Well, that's kind of the question here, Neil. That's sort of, I'm sorry, Dan. I don't know why I said Neil. Dan. That's kind of the question here. Shipping snails is pretty easy. That's really easy. They're very hardy. Just put a little tiny bit of water in their bag, a little bit of pure oxygen, seal it. They're good. They're good for days. That's kind of the question. Like, there are certain living animal things that ship very well with USPS, and that's kind of the question here that I'm bringing to the floor. The problem is that it's going to be pretty much impossible to granularly, like animal by animal, choose which one is cool for shipping with USPS and which one is not. That's going to be nigh impossible to pull off. It's the logistics and the time and all that would be involved. That would be insane. Hello, Melvin Reef, 3G. Welcome. David G says, I lost a shipment of plants thanks to USPS. Yeah, OBS is flaky sometimes. Absolutely. Yeah, I've got tons of USB devices in the mix. So maybe extra flaky. Well, guys, that's basically what I wanted to ask you. I don't want to run too long because apologies again. Someone else is streaming right now. Rico Stan is streaming right now. So, guys, I'm going to close down right here, right now. Drop me your comments in chat. Leave a comment in the video. Let me know your opinion on the subject that we've been talking about in this very, very short Take 2 live stream. I'm going to close it down now, guys. I really appreciate it. Sorry for the technical difficulties, and I will see you all over at Rico Stan's place. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.